Greetings and welcome to another episode of Action Point Zero. I'm Greg Tannehill, your GM, and today we have our players.
Bryony Corrigan.
Henry Shields.
Chris Lisk.
I said today like we have different people on different days, but no,
Same
today's the same.
It does again.
And yes, welcome to the continuation of the Halloween spooky Action Point Zero game. So without any further ado, let's continue this special of Action Point Zero. So, we pick up with our three challengers travelling through this underground tunnel. After a while, the tunnel begins to slope upward, leading you to a sturdy wooden door. As you push it open, you step into what appears to be the city's shadowy suburbs. Towering Gothic-style houses loom over the cobbled streets, their spires and pointed arches casting eerie silhouettes. The air feels heavy, and without any natural light, the entire area is bathed in a faint, oppressive grey glow, as if the sky itself is made of stone.
Ooh.
Oh, feels like home.
Yes. It all looks like you.
Stone sky, Gothic. Oh, it's gorgeous.
You know any of these guys?
Yeah, probably. Graham. No, I don't know if he'd be down here. I wish.
Who is Graham?
Graham's
to
my
you?
neighbour. He sits on the perch next to me.
Oh,
What's your home perch?
My home perch,
Yeah.
Gothic land.
Gothic land.
Gothic land? You've never been?
I've never been to Gothic
Oh,
land.
it's
no.
amazing.
Is that like a town or is it like a separate plane?
It's like a theme park.
Yeah, it feels like a theme park. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. I would love to go and visit you and your neighbour.
Guys, whenever you want, you're so welcome. Yeah.
We all perfectly finished.
Finished.
Great.
Turn to you.
And you turn out to the street. What's ahead of you? And you and also as you're talking to each other, you kind of look behind you. There is that towering magical barrier behind you, and it seems as if you've managed to pass underneath it somehow through this tunnel.
We like
And you're in
dead
this-
now. Maybe we're spirits.
I thought we had to convince someone we're spirits.
And on that,
Yeah.
you look out
Ooh.
and you see a few misty, kind of wispy figures walking the streets. Some appearing into view and then disappearing as if the mist has taken it in. And you see these spectres, these ghosts, moving through the city. Just here and there, flitting about. None have noticed you so far. And you may remember the babbled words of that woman in the previous sector, mentioning how if she couldn't convince them she was also a ghost or spirit, bad things would happen.
So we must disguise ourselves as spectres.
Okay.
Okay.
I am pretty good at disguise.
Oh.
Perhaps we just do a little bit of a spirity sort of... I don't know, what are we going to use to do this?
We could just. What would spirits be like? They'd be kind of like ragged and.
Pale.
Should we
Pale.
observe the spirits and try and mimic what they're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, or we could just work it out. You know, we could not look at them and just like think what we think ghosts would look like.
Everyone grab a sheet and cut some eye holes.
Can we do that?
No, we should look at the
Well,
spirits.
right now there's no sheets or anything around you, but there are houses.
Okay, let's go in a
Yeah,
house.
should
Do
we
we
go in a
need
house
some
and find some
equip-
sheets?
Let's
Yeah.
go. We need stuff to use.
And because you said you can roll an awareness check for me, please, Gurgle, as you are looking around at what these spirits might look like.
16.
16, that's good. You look around and there seems to be like different types. Some just look like they're not undead at all, but then you see the edges of them are kind of wispy and strange and slightly transparent. Other ones seem to be hovering above the ground, and you see no legs, as if their hair and clothes are underwater. Other ones just seem to like drift across the floor. There seems to be a real variation of these spectres.
It's going to be hard to mimic.
Thinking a lot of
to
those things are
mimic
hard.
this.
We need some roller skates.
That's what I was thinking. Wheels, like and you could roll me along,
We could roll
If we
you
all
along.
get on some wheels
and it would look like we're
roll.
floating.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Floating. How are we going to do wisp? Like, how do we get wispy
How do we
edges?
look translucent at the
How
edge?
do we look see-through?
Let's go in this house and see what we got.
Peel our
Okay.
skin.
What
No,
if we
no.
get lots of super glue, put it on paper, peel it off, stick it down our sides,
Yes.
so you can sort of see through the glue?
That's actually an excellent
Very
idea.
good. Can we
Is
see
there
if this
anywhere-
house has any PVA glue?
Okay, so you approach one of the houses in the buildings. I assume stealthily?
Yes.
All right.
We're being as sneaky as possible. We don't want any of these things to see us.
All right, let's roll your stealth checks.
I'd get disadvantage. Oh no.
7.
7.
4.
So unstealthy.
So, yeah, you approach. And yeah, again, there's like the last section, there's kind of a weird absence, an eerie absence of sound, apart from your voices. And then when you reach
sneaky.
and you reach those cobbled streets, and your shoes start echoing around streets, and you see a few figures just turn in your direction and start floating your way.
Okay, go inside. Let's go inside the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
get in the door.
Yeah,
Try the handle.
You try this. It's unlocked.
right, go inside,
You were
shut
getting
the door.
But you now know there's a few spectres just heading your way. You might be pressed for time to find things.
Okay, everyone, get sheets and PVA glue, anything, any makeup you can find, powder is good,
powder.
baby powder, that sort of thing.
What are you thinking?
I'll do the same. I'm just confused of why spirits have doors. Can't they just go through walls?
I'm pretty sure that this place used to be a normal city.
Oh, I see.
then-
I'm with you. Okay, great.
You never know, though.
Okay, so sheets, PVA glue.
Okay, I'm going up to the bedroom.
Okay, yeah, I was
bedroom.
gonna say, okay, you run into the bedroom. You
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
great,
I've got to go in the kitchen.
great. Okay, all of you roll investigation checks.
Yeah.
What's oh yeah. Oh,
Did you? Was it
19.
13,
14.
14?
12.
Fantastic.
Hey.
You all find exactly what you're looking for,
Okay.
which is in a kitchen.
I'm just like, there's lots of tea towels.
Tea
So I'm going
towels.
to stick them to my body.
Fantastic.
Ghost disguise kit.
Maybe a bit less specific.
Okay, like powder.
Shower curtain.
Powder. Great.
The shower curtain.
Shower curtain.
Sure, there's a kind of
And
shower curtain.
any like makeup powder.
Great. Yes, there is
Great.
some of that. It's covered in dust and cobwebs. It hasn't been used in ages,
Yeah.
but it's which kind of helps.
Bed sheets and feathers from inside the pillow to like
Fantastic.
in case we want to know.
Fantastic.
Like it's just like
Cool.
And sing Vegas.
Yeah. And so you find all that and you adorn yourselves with these things.
Yeah. So I have a disguise as a trade.
Great.
As a disguise person.
Great. Well, I was going to get you all
disguise.
Disguise as a trade, yeah.
all to roll trickery or stealth or influence, I'll say.
I can't use disguise?
Oh, or disguise you especially, because, sorry, I meant those guys who don't have that.
Yeah.
Great.
I got a natural 1.
What'd you get?
16.
16?
Of course, because the feathers.
It's because of the Vegas.
11 for me.
11. Okay.
She gets really into it.
Okay.
She's come out looking like a cockatoo.
As you're in different parts of the building, you two finish your get up just as the spectres move through into your separate rooms. Just look at you.
Shower curtain, powdered face.
And
Tea towel man.
this
Towel man.
Tea towel man.
this-
I thought we were dressing up as superheroes. I misunderstood.
this spectre of this dragonborn floats in through the wall to you, and he looks fairly similar, as if he's wearing like kind of fabrics of sheet off him. Doesn't look like tea towels, but like looks like all these bits of kind
Are
of.
they also in disguise? It wouldn't be funny if there's no real spectres.
They're also playing the game.
Tea towel people.
Let's just fuck
Good
with it.
evening.
He says, good evening. Eat up. As if. And he floats out.
Smarmy Smarmy!
Yes, this dwarf flies into your room. And he says, and he looks, what are you wearing again? Powder
I'm
and stuff.
wearing a shower curtain and I've powdered my face.
Yeah. This is like around this dwarf, similar. All these kind of powdery, kind of like specks of it's like this constant dust around him. And he goes, here for a wash, shall we? As if.
They all have one bit. They all share the bit.
That's their one line.
Did you do the as if joke? I did.
This other figure walks, kind of drifts into your room. Where were you in the bedroom?
Kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh no, you.
I was in the bedroom.
Yeah, drifts in. This one, the mist rolling off it is this kind of dark smoke. His head is down and looks up at you. And you're covered in feathers and a sheet.
Yeah, I've made like a headpiece, like almost like a chorus line, like girls, like almost
girl.
a can dancer.
Cool.
Like it is very Vegas. Just accidentally, she's been like, wow, yeah. Oh, I put little feathers down, and she stuck ones on other places. I was like, wow. And she looks at herself in the mirror. She's like, this is gonna work so well.
This spectre of a gnome man floats in, sees that, looks you in and goes,
Oh, look, I'm a spectre.
fabulous. A physical form. And he rushes at you in this puff of smoke and passes through you. I need you to roll a mental save, please.
Oh no.
How do you do that?
Either charisma or intelligence save.
Ooh.
Charisma save.
Natural 20.
Wow.
From a natural 1 to a natural 20.
Wow, okay.
You can out the way.
So,
Yes.
two things happen here.
Yay.
First of all, as he rushes at you and you feel the spectre try and take hold of you, there's this coldness that you don't really feel because of your fiendish nature.
I'm already cold.
Yeah, you're already cold, so you kind of welcome it in a weird way.
Hello.
But there's these cold flashes in your mind. Suddenly you see this imagery. You see memories of this gnome. You see him walking the halls of his house. You see him sitting at the bedside of his sick children, coughing. You see him looking up into the sky as this purple, yellow, blue magical barrier seems to form and reach up into the sky as you hear screams. And then you see him wandering the halls again, your vision lulling side to side. Other figures, other gnomes, other humans, holding their heads, looking at each other in confusion. I can't remember. And then flash again, and that spirit disappears into the ceiling as you
Wow.
manage to drive him out with your sheer will.
Squeeze him out.
Oh, wow.
How dare you enter me uninvited, Mr. Gnome? Oh, and I run downstairs to tell them.
Oh, you okay? What
Guys.
happened? What's
Start spreading the news. No, enough with that. Guys, a spectre just entered me.
Oh, I'm
I was
so
really
sorry.
trying to avoid using that phrasing.
I'm so sorry that happened, Gogo.
No, it's okay. I was very sad, actually.
So what happened?
It was a
exactly?
little gnome man, and he had a whole family. His children were very sick, really ill in bed, and then lots of people. Also, the magical barrier. That seemed to be a bad thing.
The
It's
magical
almost
barrier.
like maybe the other side of it is better than this side of it.
There's all zombies on the other side of it, though.
You saw zombies on the other side?
We all saw the zombies on the other side of the barrier. That was bad, right? Zombies scarecrows.
Your memory becomes your own again, you remember.
Oh, it's not good
Is
on
she
the
over
other
there?
side
No,
either.
remember?
Whoa, guys, I feel like I've just been on a trip. Yeah, sure, bad. All bad,
All
actually.
bad.
This whole thing is all bad.
It
That's
is
why
bad.
we need to find the chest. I don't think this game was ever supposed to be easy. I've dressed as a tea towel man.
You look really good.
Yeah,
Would you like
it's-
my feather hat?
Yeah, what with you with this? If you do an action point right now and you use your cape,
Oh, yes.
I'm T-Tile Man. We're like the best superhero team in the world.
Oh.
Should we put our hands on our hips?
Yeah.
The hero cape really helps. Really helps.
Are you still wearing that?
Hero cape flapping, T-Towel Man. I'm Hero Cape, you're T-Towel Man.
And you both turn
Vegas
to
Cockatoo.
gurgle. You look, and you take it in. It's like, it's not very good.
We've
Maybe
got to
need to make it a
spew
little
you
more
up.
ghosty.
What are you talking about?
Let me get the glue. We smother you in PVA glue.
You think I should take the hat off?
I like the hat. Make the hat part of it.
You think?
We just need to make it look like a dead Vegas chorus girl.
Okay. All right. Glue.
Cool. And you help out a little bit, and now you're all more or less passable
Okay.
for the time being.
We search for rollerblades. Roller skates.
No roller skates, unfortunately. No roller skates.
What about a trolley? Like a kitchen trolley.
Anything with wheels. Yeah.
A kitchen trolley. Roll a fate die. 10 or above, there is a kitchen trolley.
14.
There is a kitchen trolley.
Okay,
We
well,
can
you're quite
stick you on
small.
top of it.
You go on the trolley,
Yeah.
and we'll drape it in feathers, and it will look
Drape
like you're
my-
a floating
My bed sheet.
You're floating.
bird ghost.
Push me.
I tie a little string to it so he can pull you along behind.
Now with all the feathers, just looks like we're pushing like a chicken.
No, she's a chicken ghost.
She's a chicken ghost.
Okay.
Great, yes.
You
You're,
look fantastic.
you're fairly spectre-ish.
Wow.
Fairly spectre.
Fairly.
But you think, well, yeah, you are. Come on.
Get a detail.
But because of the diversity of these spectres' looks, you feel like maybe you can pass yourselves off as them. But
And I think, maybe we head deeper into the city.
Let's do it.
you head back onto the street. And as soon as you're on the street again, little shake of the trolley on the cobbled streets.
Guys, listen.
You listen, part of it. Rumbling moan.
You listen, and in the distance, faint, discordant music drifts through the air. You notice the few spectres you can see are now moving towards its source, compelled by the eerie tune. You follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's talk about it if you want.
Do you
We'll go
like
towards the music or away from the music?
Let's go towards the music.
towards it?
Yeah.
You follow, blending in kind of behind these other spectres moving forward. Every now and then a little wobble of the trolley.
Oh, we're going to the dance with you guys, huh? Hope they've got some nice food there. As if.
The whole crowd erupts.
Yeah, Dragon Ball and a dwarf go,
I wasn't party to any of those jokes. I'm
No, you
like,
weren't.
what the hell?
You wouldn't get
What
it's a
is
spectre
that?
thing. You wouldn't understand.
Or you just say as if to stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Try it.
All right, say something. Do I say it or you say it?
You do the whole thing yourself. It's kind of a one-person thing. You say, I'm going to do this thing that a ghost can't do, as if. It's
Yeah.
not a complicated
It's not, it's not a very good bit, really.
Okay.
Come.
I'm gonna breathe the air as if.
That's actually really good.
Pretty good.
That's actually really, really good.
roll an influence check at advantage.
Oh,
not on your hand.
8.
And you roll again,
With
because that
advantage.
one in your hand did not count.
No, I rolled it onto the table.
Yeah, but you had
I'll check
advantage.
it again. No, it's all gone chaotic. Oh wait, the other dice. Okay, I've got one. That's a 2. 7.
Okay. A few spectres nearby hear you say that one, and one of them just, the other one's like, oh, that's so offensive.
Guys,
It's the one
you
thing
said that
that
was
you
gonna
don't
work.
talk about with spectres. Is
Yeah.
not being able to.
Don't mention the breathing. They're very sensitive about the breathing.
Yeah, sorry. We should have
Get it? You should have told me
We
about
should
that.
have told you. We didn't. But hey, come on. We've got to take this chicken to a song.
So you follow this music, and you arrive at an ominous-looking house adorned with multicoloured lanterns, and they flicker in the dim light. In front of the house, there's a makeshift stage. It's been cobbled together from tables and crates and various other bits of furniture. Hovering above it is a spectre of a woman, her hair floating around her like it's suspended in water. A pointed witch's hat rests atop her spectral form. Around her, broken instruments float in the air, producing an off-key melody. She raises her arms and addresses the gathered spirits as all these spectres come. Good evening, and welcome to the 1350th Annual Poltergeist Games.
Oh.
This year we have an extra special prize. She gestures down the street towards a shimmering barrier that blocks the road leading deeper into the city. The winning team of ghosts will gain access to the upscale district beyond the barrier. And yes, this barrier is another one, like the one you've just come from. Another huge, towering barrier that seems to cut you off from another part of the city. The game. The crowd gasps in excitement. But no one comments on the fact that it's not air they're breathing.
As if.
Stop saying it.
I like it now.
Once inside, you'll have the chance to possess the wealthy and scare them to the bone. A chilling tempest of laughter ripples through the crowd.
So there's people living on the other side of it. Oh, that's the good side of the barrier?
That's what I mean. That's
You're
what
right. So there was another barrier. There was the first barrier we went underneath.
Maybe.
Bad barrier.
Yeah,
But this side, there's a barrier, and then there's people still living on the other side.
maybe. I don't know.
I like it.
After that, you see ghosts gathering in teams discussing their next move.
Do you guys want to go together, or should we go in different teams?
No, I'd really like to be in your
I think
team.
we should stick. Oh, no, we could. One of us could join another team and sabotage.
How many teams are there?
There's quite a few, and at that moment you spend some time, and some of them approach the spectral form, and she talks to them, explains some things, and then they disappear inside that house. And from inside the house, you hear a scream, laughter, giggling, some moans, and then these three ghosts leave the house looking a bit disappointed.
I think we gotta be the scariest.
I'm going to be the
We've got to be
scariest
scary.
girl.
Yeah.
We could just go in and slaughter the family. That would be
They're
terrifying.
really scary. Is there a team that's like looks like they're really confident?
Roll an awareness check.
Yeah. Natural one.
You don't know, like you get a good look at one, and then they kind of disappear, become invisible.
Okay.
But it seems like the teams are sorted.
Okay.
That was fate telling you to be with
Let's
us.
just do it together. Okay. So what's the scary? We're the scary plan. How do we scare them?
Well, so is there any way we can find out the plan? Like, what does the house layout look
You see
like?
the spectral form of the switch kind of talking to ghosts, and then they kind of pass into the house, as it seems like she's explaining.
Oh, should we go up and chat to her?
Yeah, let's get the explanation.
Excuse me.
You approach, and and she's there. I described her already. Yeah. And she looks you over just for a brief moment. We're looking for the brightest and best ghosts around.
That's us.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready, steady.
So, the first test will be possession. You'll have to demonstrate your ability to possess and move objects. The bigger the object, the harder it is to possess. That'll be in room 1.
Okay, but we can't actually possess stuff because we're not ghosts. So what
But-
do we do about this?
Guys, listen, I'm a druid. Shh.
It's between us.
Druid. And sometimes when we're fighting and things, I can make the ground mine, and then within that ground, I can move objects up to 5 spaces.
Oh my god!
That's
Oh my
actually
god!
amazing.
That's amazing.
I know.
Okay, you're
I'm very
you're on
excited.
room one.
What was that? What?
What?
So-
Hello.
Okay, I'll tell you the rest. I'll
It
tell you the
just
rest.
yeah, you're room 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next, it's the sneak upstairs.
Ooh.
No passing through the walls, no flying.
Sneak upstairs. I'm very sneaky.
You have to sneak past the family.
I won't be able to do that. I'm not sneaky at all. I'm loud, abrasive, and like everyone to know where I am at all times.
I know, and we love this
So
about you.
I think you should go. Is there a loud task?
Perhaps the final task is scaring.
Well, I can do that. I can be really scary.
We have
You're
someone in the
actually scary.
bedroom waiting to be scared. And whoever scares them the best gets the most points.
Oh, it's like Monsters Inc.
Are you scary
I
too?
love it. I can be pretty scared. See?
Yeah, you got open your mouth more. That's what we do. Like really wide. That's it. That's it. That was a perfect
I think I'm
gargoyle
going to be
face.
okay. Can I go now?
Okay, let's go.
You're up. What's your names? Your team name?
Our team name. Oh, which is so gurgling.
Spook something. Spooky.
Spook something.
Gurgling spook thumping.
Oh my god.
I love it. Oh, gurgling, terrifying.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Polter.
I liked your first option.
You did?
Poltergeist is more.
Well, all of it. I like all of
I've
it.
already forgotten this one.
I forgot my own one as well. Gurgle shoe
We're
dicks
going
or something.
poltergeist.
Poltergeist, you're up next. And she gestures to the door.
Okay, we go
Guys, good luck. I really hope we do this.
and we loudly say, "Hey, let's not go through the door. Let's open it, because that's what people do."
As if.
That's it.
Roll an influence check at advantage. It's a low DC, it's only 8.
Influence. Oh, it's 19.
19, yeah. Yeah, at that. Someone goes, oh, yes. Another team goes, why did we think of that?
Unlock the door. I turn the handle, open the door, and go through.
Oh.
Good move.
And you enter a room, the kind of main hallway, which is not like a normal hallway. It's been set up with all these various objects. Like there's just cups, saucers, various kitchenware. There's a load of kind of toys and stuffed animals. There's furniture. There's a dead body. Yeah.
Do we? So the game for the ghosts is like move stuff, which obviously for a ghost is really hard because they go through things. So we can just knock stuff around and we'll look like we're amazing at this.
Maybe.
That is so true.
Just run around, just knocking things over. Look how good we are.
But then you wouldn't want to be seen.
We can be
Yeah.
seen though.
And at that
You're gonna be
moment,
invisible.
Well, poltergeists are invisible.
you look
Yeah,
up.
otherwise you wouldn't be as scary probably.
Yeah, there's that.
See us running around in our tea towels.
Which be like someone's broken in. There's
Who's
a
that
weird
guy
bird
in-
dancer.
And a shower curtain, a man in a shower curtain.
It's like a home invasion.
With powdered face. There's a man in makeup and a shower curtain.
Scary.
It would be scary, but it'd be more like confusing.
Yeah.
I
A
think
bit like,
it'd be
what
oh,
the hell
okay.
is that man?
Okay.
All right.
And you look around this room, having a little discussion, and you look up and you see kind of in the tops of the ceilings, there's would flicker in and out of view are some ghosts floating there with spectral notepads. And then they flit out of sight
Okay,
again.
so we can't go invisible. So let's go to the center of the room,
Okay.
and you will do your
I'll do my thing.
thing.
Okay, roll me into the center.
Okay. Roll the big floaty chicken into the center of the room.
Oh, I make a noise, so it's really good.
Great.
Okay, great. So basically, I can do domain space, where I can make 8 spaces of terrain around me mine, and they become difficult to enemies. But then I can move objects up to 5 spaces.
Right. How does your domain like manifest? Is it based on your like cold, fiendish, which is kind of good with spectral stuff?
Well, yes, and it's usually to do with what the floor. What is is it mud?
It's like a lot of kind of broken wooden floorboard stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I'm going to take all of the like cold air that's running between, like being blown through the floorboards, and make it and sort of lift it, lift all those floorboards slightly in the 8 spaces, so that the air is kind of like wafting even more. So it makes that terrain a bit difficult.
Great.
for people.
What are you guys? Are you guys doing anything to help this task?
Not really our area.
Well, I've got a notepad out as well, and I'm making notes
If
on
you-
your performances. No. I'm going to cast guidance as well. So you get a D8.
Okay.
Help
Okay.
die.
This is a skill challenge kind of thing.
Oh, skill challenge.
Yeah, sorry, I should
I
have said
don't
that
need to
at the
do that. So we'll
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If you
Um,
want, you can like use your turn to just help her, so you won't roll, but Gurgle will get to roll a help die.
Shu is just going to be like a kind of house cat. He's just going to sidle over to stuff and just knock things over and then go, "Whoa," and then just push things off pedestals and just knock stuff down.
Okay.
Ooh, and then move away.
Great. Okay, so yours is going to be trickery or stealth. I'll say.
Stealthy. He's trying to do it sneaky.
Yeah.
Where are the people sitting?
They were up in the ceiling. These spectral forms. Though you only saw them briefly. They kind of arrived and then turned invisible.
But the people,
Are they the ones we're trying to make scream?
Yeah, but the people you're trying to make scream or scare.
That's
where are
later.
they?
That's later.
That's
so right
later.
now
Over
you're just
here,
a
it's
room
just to
full
move
of
things.
objects to
I
possess.
see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will. I'm actually just going to do more. It's not necessarily helping, but I just want to kind of see how our marks are going. So I'm just going to kind of float around and see what notes people are making.
So you're not
I
going to
can
help get
feedback
marks.
for later.
Oh, get
So it
feedback
might
on
give us
what, how
advantage
the
on the next two. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? So we can see the kind of things they like and they don't like.
Yeah.
see what
So
they're
I can be
marking.
like, oh, okay, they don't like it, and I don't know, when they're too quick or whatever.
What we're writing.
Yeah, because we're not ghosts, so I don't know what the kind of thing to expect. Does that make
Great.
sense?
That's so
That
funny.
makes sense.
I love
Okay.
It's forward thinking.
It's forward
It's better to
thinking.
get 2 out of 3, right?
He's the most intelligent one among them.
Yeah.
Surprising.
No. It's great. Maybe this might work out really well.
Yeah.
However, it means a skill challenge that needs 3 success points. You've only
between
got
the two
2
of us.
people rolling.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah.
well, I misunderstood
Welcome to DC20, mate.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Can I change it, or should we just go with that? We should go with that, maybe. That's what I said.
No, it's up to
That's
you.
what I said.
Yeah.
It seems weird to go back.
Oh,
on it.
however, I did specify they're up in the ceiling. How are you going to get to see?
Yeah, that's very true.
And I
Can't
did
find
specify they're invisible.
it. Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah, let's not do that. No, absolutely not. And they're invisible. So we're just in a room on our own, and I'm just looking for a notepad. Yeah, madness.
It's so funny.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to find some drawers and slam them. Just now and then, just like,
bang, bang.
just with my, just going in,
Loudly banging it.
just grabbing things, slamming it.
Great.
Okay.
That is so good.
Wow.
Okay.
You're really making us look bad here. You're so good at this. And I'm just pushing things over and slamming some
I'm not making you look bad. You're doing that all on your own.
Well, let's see what the rolls say. So,
Great.
so we've got trickery or stealth.
Yeah,
for you. For you, if you're just
Athletics,
banging,
it's just
I'll let
like-
you do athletics or even martial check if you want. Gurgle, you can do Arcana or your spell check or nature, whatever you think's the most appropriate. Probably
I
the
can
one
do
with the
this.
highest number.
Yeah, spell check.
Spell check. Okay, roll your die.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Natural 1.
10.
Natural 20. Unreal!
Wow.
Hilarious, that mine was the best.
Yeah. Such good banging. Just going nuts in the dress.
With that face as well.
Also, I forgot to say, I was going to say this. You can roll with advantage because that's badass what you're doing. I think it's really good.
Yay. That's better. 15.
15.
Yeah.
That's enough. That brings it up with all that maths and stuff and the pluses and minuses. That's enough. So yes. So you're wonderfully well. You can describe it if you want. As your domain is shifting all these. They ask for like an object or two. You are shifting pretty much everything that's holding the objects and stuff, even the
Chest of
floorboards.
drawers,
And you just using the cold air.
floorboards.
And and you hear in the corners of the ceiling just ooh. As I hear a bang.
I'm failing to push anything over.
You're trying to push them, but every time you try and push one, a bang of a drawer shifts it, wobbles it to the side. But at the end, you hear this, and this otherworldly applause. And you turn around, you see multiple faces in the wall behind you, looking.
Friends.
Yeah. And then a door opens to the next room.
Okay.
What? You're up, buddy.
Well, I think we all do it
But
together.
you didn't
that's
do
true.
great just then, but I think you're going to do so much better.
I think I'm going to do better now.
You were stellar.
Stella, when all fails, slam stuff.
Supreme.
Yeah. You know what I love is that you got to sneak up some stairs with your feet, and your name is Shoe.
Oh, this is very good.
This has worked out perfectly.
Although it's not spelled the same.
How are you
How are you
spelling
spelling it?
shoe?
Like shoe pastry.
What, with an X at the end?
So your name's after a pastry?
Yes.
What's your surname?
Pastry.
Shoe pastry.
Shoe Pastry.
Yes, I am named Shoe Pastry.
Oh, lovely.
Have you got a middle name?
No, because I would ruin it.
It was Michael until his parents was like, that's ridiculous.
You can't give him Shoe Michael Pastry. That's not.
I think Michael's a nice middle name.
Shoe Michael Pastry.
You, Michael.
Right.
Michael Schumacher.
Go through. Go for door
Fucking hell, what are we talking about? Through the door.
You peek through the door, and you see this must have been some sort of lounge area. There's a chaise longue and all this other seating area, and you see all these spectral forms sitting on this furniture, facing these stairs that go up into the upper floor. And they're sitting there kind of like the Simpsons, you know, they're just sort of sitting there, and they're all looking at the stair, looking around. And you see their eyes flit towards the door where you're just coming along. Nobody here.
Oh my god.
That's so cute.
So we have to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
Is it that we have to get up the stairs? Is it we have to get upstairs without them seeing us?
Yeah, that's the aim.
Okay.
Oh wow, this
Pretty
is
hard
gonna
for
be
three
really
mortals to-
hard.
I will assume gazelle stance.
Gazelle, wow.
And he assumes the stance of a leaping gazelle,
Great.
which gives him advantage on agility saves and acrobatics checks.
Fantastic.
Oh, stance of the gazelle.
Fantastic.
And we're visible, so this isn't really going to work. But I'm just going to fucking run up the stairs. Just run up the fucking stairs.
Okay.
Well, no, wait, we can help. We can help.
Shoo.
Are you just running
I'm going to run up the banister, I guess.
Roll
in the
advantage.
shape of a gazelle? Just
The form of a gazelle.
Just roll your thing. Let's see how well it goes.
just leaping up the stairs without us leaping up the stairs.
I don't know what we were supposed to
As you
achieve
run up,
here.
you just see two heads pop out the corner looking a bit confused at why he just ran up the stairs.
Well, let's see what the rolls say.
I didn't understand this one. So with advantage.
I love how you were like, I don't understand.
Acrobatics check?
Whatever you just gave yourself advantage on, agility stuff, yeah.
Yeah, 21.
21. Fantastic. He leaps silently. Your powder. This is like a faint trail of powder left behind you. As you leap from the doorway, not touching the floor, you grab a banister delicately, pull yourself round, and slip through two of the banisters. Get up, and he just disappears from view. And only
Arrive at the top of the stairs.
only two of the spectres are on the furniture. They just very briefly go. Ooh, ooh,
I still don't understand what it is supposed to be.
Are you standing at the top of the banister saying that?
What is happening?
Oh my god.
But I already did it.
But a ghost doesn't give up halfway through.
Am I not finished? I made it to the top of it. If they didn't see me, how would they know to give me a good score?
They just point at your two teammates who are still yet to pass.
We're like, whoa.
You have to know that I was here.
We slowly move up the stairs.
Okay.
We can't do the same thing, can we?
Okay.
How else do you get upstairs unless you go up the stairs? What's the fucking thing here?
You just did something cool.
I just ran up the stairs.
No, you
As a
slipped through the
gazelle.
banister.
As a gazelle.
Creative.
Okay, what are you doing?
I guess we just said we're walking up. We're following your lead.
I really took the only other option, which is to run up the stairs. What are you going to do? Fucking worm up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a spider. Fuck you guys.
You gave them a little time to discuss. Your fantasy characters have options, which you displayed very well.
I still don't understand what we're doing, guys. Come Come join me.
I think, yeah. So you're going to be a spider.
Yeah, I'm like wild form. And then I spider myself.
Very good.
Great.
What are you going to do, mister?
I did say I just walk up.
I will allow during this mad outburst from Shu. If you just want to try and sneak past.
I'm going to try and
that's
just
true,
like.
he's being distracting then.
I'm like this an argument in the family. I'm just going to kind of like try and be like keep my head down and just walk up the stairs, being like I just don't want to get involved in the argument.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'll allow that be stealth, trickery, or whatever.
Oh shit.
Am I fine?
At advantage for
If
sure.
mine's a spell check
Oh.
again, is it fine?
I'll let
It's fine to
you
do
use.
that to her.
I'll let you use spell check if you want, or stealth. And I'll say at advantage because of this madness.
12.
Yeah, I'm distracted.
12 for me. 12 for me.
16.
Great. You do just
This argument.
you just all these spells they float up to you. These ones don't speak common.
What do you speak? I try and say something in Dwarvish.
And you sod it. Roll a language check.
What are they speaking?
But one of them's speaking Dwarvish.
I got 9.
9, you don't understand it. There's too many different voices coming at you.
What is the point in this?
And during this, there's a little spider that just crawls past and just crawls up. And there's this figure just sneaks behind you.
Excuse me, sorry.
And they all turn to see you two. Look like, oh, look at the top of the stairs. You go, oh. And they take their seats together. And one of them just like,
I knew what I was doing all along. It worked perfectly. You're okay.
Mastered it.
Great.
Good. Okay.
I guess we don't.
I'll turn back into
so good.
myself.
great.
How many times can you do that a day?
I can do it as many times as I like, but it only lasts an hour.
Oh, great.
think.
All right, so now at the top of the stairs, down the hallway of this landing, you see another door open up, and you hear from inside. Oh.
Is that someone in the bed?
You go into the bedroom, and yes, you see these sheets. Kind of, you see the shape of a body inside in this bed, and its back is to you. This spectral form of this girl, and she turns briefly. She seems very excited about being scared.
I have an idea, but what are you guys going to do?
I think we just go in and we want to scare her. So
I was thinking about going in as an angel and then suddenly coming in pretending to be all glorious, and then suddenly it starts to suck in, and then what's left outside of the glow is a horrible face.
that's very good. That's very good.
Remember, we practiced the wide mouth. Very good.
Yeah.
Do that. What will I do?
So, what do you think I'm going to say? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my divine glow, and my wings are going to come out. So, I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to be going, "Ah, it is your god, James." and then when the closer I get, the glow's going to stop, and then it's going to appear, "James, who's come to kill you."
Great.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take out my crossbow and shoot her in the leg.
Less scary.
It's kind of scary.
Okay, I'll let that be. What you want to roll there? Does that cost mana?
It's a lot.
Is that his spell
No,
check?
that's all just me.
That's all just me.
what I can do.
I'll allow it be a martial because you'll use your crossbow at the end, or just
Is
intimidation.
it harsh to shoot a girl in the leg?
Yes.
Do it anyway. Yeah. Are you guys helping out? This can be a skill challenge, or you can leave it up to him if you want.
You are super spooky. What do you want to do?
I want to stealth in, perch on the back of her bed frame. And at the same time he does that, I'll be like, what are you saying again? I'm James or something.
I'm your god, James, who's come to kill you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be on the van, and then I'm gonna be like, and I'm his pet. His pet demon.
Great.
And I'm gonna try and fuck with her head, and I'm going to say, and none of this is even real. You're not even real. You're only a character in a role-playing game. Existential dread.
Existential
And then I shoot you in the leg. And then be like, no, it is actually real.
All you can experience is the pain that we decide is entertaining.
It's very meta. But because the concept
He's
of
saying it. He doesn't believe it's true.
No, but because Fest to set up this game, it kind of works. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got, so that would be probably an influence or a trickery that you're doing there.
Yeah.
You're doing either a martial or an
think it's a
intimidation.
performance.
Or performance, yes.
I think it's performance. Actually, the way you'll be doing it is performance.
I think it's a performance.
I think it's quite a good performance, actually. I think it's an audition
Well, I'm like
speech.
stealthing in. I'm going to be in the shadows on the back of my bed, and then like jump
Okay.
scare. And I'm the dude.
All right, let's go first.
You know
Stealth
what?
or intimidation?
I'm so sorry.
Stealth. Fuck.
In saying that,
Yeah.
in saying that, there is not a performance choice
Oh,
because
influence
this
is
is
performance.
DC20.
Influences
Influence.
is...
Influence is performance. Should I do influence then?
oh, that would be influence or intimidation or
I can do influence.
influence. And so we got stealth,
Trickery.
trickery, and
Influence.
influence. All right, well, yeah.
Oh no. 10.
10,
6.
13.
13.
Oh no.
Not quite.
So,
Oh no.
who got the low number? Who is it?
Me.
You.
6.
You say your line over mine.
Yeah, I'm like slightly wrong.
So I'm James. I'm James.
I'm an,
1, 2, 3. None
I'm
of this
James.
is
I'm
real.
James,
I'm
and as well.
But this is going to end your life. I shoot.
Wow.
For entertainment.
You better be scared. I'm James as well.
She sits up, she's like watching you guys and goes, ah! Then she gets distracted by this like fiend-born like scrambling up the duvet and just she's like, oh, moves her spectral leg as you shoot and just hits the bed beside her. It's like, ooh, oh, ow!
Fucking shoot her.
Yeah, I unload a couple of bolts on her.
They just
doesn't seem to
pass
be
through her.
working.
She's like, ah,
Oh no.
It wouldn't work on a ghost, would it?
Oh,
I don't feel we won
I
that
don't
one.
think we did well.
It's more disappointing than I expected. Like, I feel really sad about it.
Yeah, me too.
that we didn't scare.
She kind of goes to pat you on the leg,
Thank you.
and you feel a intense coldness come through you. I need you to roll a mental save again.
10.
10. That is just shy. Yeah, and she pats you, her hand passing through your leg, and you feel that intense cold, and you take 1 psychic damage.
Ah! You nasty spectre!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
She goes to touch you again.
No! No touchy!
Uh-oh.
No, she thinks I'm real.
We kill her.
We just shot bolts through her. I don't know. We're going to kill this ghost.
I can't. All I can do is punch.
Are ghosts afraid of
What would I be
flames
afraid
or-
of? Fire,
or-
fire, yes. They're
Are
afraid
they?
of fire.
They are?
Set fire to the bed.
I do, what's it called? Dancing flames.
Okay.
And I create 3 flames in front of me,
Oh,
and I make them dance.
cool. Roll a.
We like encage her in the flames.
They're like 3 torch-sized flames within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs. They're definitely glowing orbs. 3 glowing flame orbs in front of
Cool.
them.
And are they that cold flame because of your cold,
like
fiendish?
blue flame. Like
Okay,
hot,
roll a.
cold.
I'm gonna roll a spell check with advantage. I'll say. This cool.
21.
21.
Wow.
Those orbs of cold flame appear. You summon them and they appear around her, and she's immediately distracted. Any thought that she might have actually felt a physical form, she's now that leaves her head completely as this otherworldly thing happens around her. She's totally distracted. She's oh.
I am setting fire to the bed.
Okay.
Little tinder flame. Get the bed sheets on fire.
Trickery. or stealth?
It's neither.
I'm saying trickery or stealth. Your
carnage.
choice.
Okay. 14.
14. Good, that's good enough. Yeah, you managed to light it without any of the other ghosts seeing you.
Get
and
the flame going.
And all these ghosts, the ones who are watching in the walls and stuff as well, they're like, oh, such power!
Oh.
Wow, whoa, they're worthy.
And the girl is burning?
She is, but she's not bothered.
Oh, really?
She's like,
okay.
oh,
okay.
yeah, here he is.
Nothing
And she starts getting a little bit bothered. She's like, oh, it's a bit of...
Better move out.
No, we're keeping you there.
Hey guys, I can only keep this up for a minute.
Okay, right. So let's go back outside and get our reward.
Cool.
Yay!
And you
Leave the burning building.
You leave the burning bed.
Scared now, aren't they?
And as you leave, you see the smoke kind of coming out the window starts to die down as the ghosts manage to suppress it.
Okay.
With their cold, otherworldly powers. And yeah, you leave to applause. And that spectral form of the witch is there. And she's well done! Congratulations!
Thank
we have
you.
clear winners!
Winner!
Winners! You are truly worthy of the key to the next sector.
Oh, thank you.
Right. Okay.
And in her palm, which is slightly translucent, you see this skeletal key made from a finger or a toe bone or something, and she hands it out to one of you.
Who was it?
I'll take it.
She hands it to you, and as your hand touches hers,
Shit.
a flash of imagery enters your mind. Images of moving through a town from house to house, seeing sick people collapsing, sick people in beds being tended to, panic happening. You see her through her eyes of this memory. You see her facing these other women, these other witches, discussing what is to be done. Some of them looking sick themselves, saying that we're desperate. We must seal off the city. We must. And then another flash, and you're in the city with no barriers. Just you're at the gates and they're locked, and sick trying to get out, but guards telling them they can't go anywhere. They must contain the sickness. They mustn't let it get out into the world. Another flash, and clearly a lot of time has gone by. People are sick. Crops are dying. There is misery everywhere. Witches as well as some other elders are collapsing and their minds are not their own. And then there is a knock at the gate, and there's a figure of a man. And in this memory, you know this man says he's there to help. He says he can fix everything. He can make all the pain go away. And they welcome him in. And then your mind is your own again.
What did you see?
What did you say?
I say everything I just saw. I wonder who the person at the gate is the person who let us in, the Hat Man.
No, but that sounds ominous. Perhaps they were sick, they were dying, and they let this guy in, and he turned them all into
Spirits.
spirits and
Guy.
ghosts and shit.
And maybe whatever the chest will maybe set them free.
Who was the man that we forgot about that was looking at us at the top of the hill?
That was the
that
old
was
lady.
the woman. That was the old woman.
Oh, it wasn't a man, it was a woman.
It was a woman.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thank God.
I wonder if
I don't
the
have a
guy,
god.
I don't know. Just maybe. Yeah. I think we need more information. But for now, I think this place is serious.
As you look up, the spectre of that witch is floating slightly above you. And then all the other spectres are floating around her as well. And there's this wall of spectres as they all look at you. As you see, there is a realization on her face after she touched you.
Let's get to the fucking gate. Let's go to the gate. Let's go to the gate.
Physical body.
No. Run.
Yes,
Stop running.
And there's this wall of spectres flying at you. And there's...
Start running. On my body glows to try and stop them.
And you reach and you reach the barrier, and you see as you're reaching it, this outline of a door just forms, and a tiny kind of skeletal hand next to an arcane door handle appears. And what you do?
We unlock the door and we go in.
Thrust that key into the door, and that barrier just whips away. You pass through, and the barrier closes behind you, and you find yourself in another section of the city. And that's where we'll end this episode of Action Point Zero.